Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Kimani Saint-Jean. In the headlines, Dominica exports first shipment of dasheen to United States, and Latin American a cappella band named as fifth act for Jazz and Creole 2017. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and help them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips you can ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. Dominica has made its first shipment of dasheen to the United States. This was confirmed by the Honorable Minister for Agriculture, Johnson Drago, in Parliament on Wednesday. Honorable Drago says this is a further evidence that government continues to invest in the agriculture sector and continues to expand its market reach.
Today, Madam Speaker, just today, we sent out our first trial shipment of a container of dasheen to the United States of 22,000 pounds, Madam Speaker. This is what we are doing to move the agricultural sector forward. And as we speak, the synergies between agriculture and trade is improving, and they're going around the island, meeting the farmers, encouraging them to go into their farm, take advantage of the opportunity, government planning to support them, and so on. And the farmers are responding, Madam Speaker. The farmers are not listening to the programs on radio which is saying agriculture is dead. The farmers are responding to the support given to them by their government.
Honorable Drago made this announcement while supporting the supplementary estimates of over $155 million presented to Parliament by the Honorable Prime Minister on Tuesday. Honorable Drago dismissed claims by the opposition that inadequate attention is given to agriculture and advised them to encourage their constituents to take advantage of the $10 million loan facility at the Aid Bank. The Agriculture Minister says over the years, millions have been invested in the sector for soft loans.
Over $140 million has already gone into the sector, soft loan to the farmers, into production, Madam Speaker, into production. And we're doing everything to help them in export. The pack houses are swinging. People are just calling the pack house asking for fresh produce. Mr. Douglas, some of them have to call all around asking. Because we want more, because the farmers, they've come to realize that there is money to be made. They will not be distracted by the opposition, and they are trying their best. If the opposition wants to make money as a party, I can make it too. Yes, so therefore, they are involved in the sector. They are deeply involved in the sector, and we are giving them the kind of support that they need to move forward. What is important is that the agricultural sector is alive, and it's moving forward, and we will not be distracted by the opposition where agriculture is concerned.
In the estimates for the period July 2016 to April 2017, $194,000 was allocated to agriculture. In more news, the government of Dominica has made a contribution of $100,000 to the Cancer Society to meet the needs of some of its members. Lurian Graham Carter has more.
The contribution was in an effort to subsidize the cost of cancer treatment and provide assistance to the Dominica Cancer Society. The Honorable Minister for Health, Dr. Kenneth Daru, during the debate of the supplementary estimates, addressed the House giving details of this contribution.
As a result of the generous nature of this administration, reaching out to the people, because we know the prevalence of cancer here in Dominica, Mr. Speaker, and then we're doing our best to ensure that these patients, that they receive the treatment that they need. And again, with the advent of the new hospital and with the training of new doctors and new equipment, all of this, the need to travel for such treatment, cancer treatment, and other ailments, Mr. Speaker, is going to be less and less. Plus, with the advent of the new medical insurance, then we are hoping that less and less people will have the need to travel overseas for medical treatment.
The Honorable Health Minister emphasized the policy of government as it relates to the needs of the less fortunate.
And this is what this Labour Party administration is all about, Mr. Speaker. It's not about, yes, we are about building infrastructure, building bridges and repairing village roads, etc., but we're also about people and helping, making sure that the less fortunate, the marginalized in society, they are also captured and they also reap part of the country's success.
The Ministry of Health received over $5.8 million from the supplementary allocations. Lorraine Graham-Carter reporting for GIS News.
Thank you, Lurian. As the debate for the supplementary estimates continued in the House of Parliament on Wednesday afternoon, the Honorable Minister for Public Works and Ports, Miriam Blanchard, defended the second largest allocation of $35.9 million to her ministry. Of this amount, $16.5 million went towards road rehabilitation. This includes general road maintenance, construction of new roads, and vegetation management. Honorable Blanchard says the basis for supplementary estimates to her ministry is for rebuilding a more robust infrastructure, particularly after damage by Tropical Storm Erica.
I want to be clear. People come first for this Dominica Labour Party. And that is why this government makes absolutely no excuses when funds are expended to ensure the safety, security, and overall well-being of citizens of this country. The Ministry of Public Works and Ports is government's arm responsible for the development and maintenance of the island's physical infrastructure. Madam Speaker, we all know the critical role of infrastructure to our country's economic fortunes, and this has not been lost on this administration. And so I am confident that a review of the finances of this government will reveal that the extensive investment in infrastructure over the years, and this is no different in the supplementary appropriation that is being debated in this Honorable House.
Meantime, Senator Blanchard has denied comments by the opposition that the Dominica Labour Party administration neglects constituencies not represented by the administration in Parliament.
I wish to bring to the attention of the Honourable Member as well, Madam Speaker, that the government's flagship project, completed within 1 year of the schedule, the new West Bridge, was in the Roseau North constituency. Madam Speaker, I'll say further that that $18.2 million investment included not only the new West Bridge, but also the reinstatement of St. Johnson's Avenue and a retailing wall to protect the residents of that area. Could it be that the Honourable Member for the Roseau North constituency is not aware that St. Johnson's Avenue is in his constituency, Madam Speaker? What are the opposition really saying? Why is there this deliberate attempt by the members of the other side to give the Dominican public the impression that all of the money is being spent by this government is being done on constituencies led or represented by this side of the House? Madam Speaker, this is not true, and I think this is very disingenuous of my colleagues on the other side of the House.
Honorable Blanchard also referenced the rehabilitation of the Stock Farm Road, rehabilitation of Charles Avenue, as well as the Roseau Enhancement Project, construction of the new National Hospital, and the multipurpose indoor sporting facility, projects amounting to millions of dollars in these constituencies. She also spoke of developments in Wesley and the Salisbury constituencies. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. As the Discover Dominica Authority prepares to host the 8th annual Jazz and Creole, the 5th act to perform on the main stage was announced at a press conference on Wednesday.
This is a band who has been performing in Venezuela and Latin America for more than 20 years, and I think it's a very good opportunity to bring it to Dominica. We, in fact, have been trying for a number of occasions to bring them, but this finally is the opportunity, and I know you will enjoy the performance they are going to have that date. As Yarisa said, they represent the instruments, they interpret the instruments by the voice. So in this scenario, when you have jazz and Creole festival, they are trying to bring a very good performance and a very good surprise for you as Dominicans. They expect to bring some of the jazz and mix and that blend with the local bouillon and calypso and soca touch. So they want to bring that as well as a surprise for the Dominican group and culture. So in general, they are really interested to have the opportunity to perform in this stage. And we know that this 5th act is going to be something that Dominicans are going to remember.
Vocal song will be joined by Courtney Pine, Dominica's Michael Henderson, Breve, and T. Orchest. CEO of the Discover Dominica Authority, Colin Piper, thanked the government of Venezuela for footing the bill to have the group perform at this year's festival.
As you can imagine, it would be quite an expense to bring a group from Venezuela, and so we're very happy with the partnership from the Venezuelan Embassy and with Petrocaribe, who have graciously agreed to transport the group here, and then Dominica will take care of the expenses on island. So with that, I just want to thank you again, and indicate to patrons that they should listen to the radio. I know 1 or 2 songs have already been played, but we will get some more songs and get to the radio station so that the radio station can also sensitize the public, and so the public will get just a little touch of what to expect that will whet their appetite so that when they come to the event. Based on our programming, we know that a lot of people come early, but most tend to come a little later. And we are going to have to do something special with the programming to make sure that all Dominicans get a chance to see vocal song. Yeah? So that is something that we will try to work out. Okay.
And finally, this news time, Dominica has been known as one of the Caribbean countries blessed with the most centenarians. On Wednesday, Angela Coffey joined the ranks and celebrated her 100th birthday. Shakira Pear has more.
Dominica can once again boast of another centenarian in the gem of Angela Coffey. Coffey, who is from Bioche, is the 28th centenarian in Dominica. Coffey has been blessed with 3 children, 13 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. A Thanksgiving service was held on Wednesday to kickstart the celebration. Following the service, family, friends, and well-wishers gathered at the home of the centenarian for a reception where they shared stories of how she lived her life. The centenarian was graced with the presence of the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, His Excellency Charles Savre and Mrs. Savre, and President of the Dominica Council on Aging, Zet Matuse. His Excellency Savre expressed that he has known Coffee for a very long time and shared a story with the gathering about the centenarian.
My Coffee came to see me at the State House, I think, last year. And of course, I'm coming there and coming to give her a hand to take her up the steps. My Coffee climbed the steps ahead of me, you know. She and Cheryl. Cheryl was visiting, and she said she wants to go to the State House, so Cheryl brought her. And I'm taking her up, showed her the office, and then I'm taking her up to the residence, and I'm prepared to give her a hand for her to climb the steps. My Coffee ahead of me, going up the steps. So, I mean, it is a blessing to know my Coffee. And I count myself as one of her friends, and I count her and her children as friends of mine. And I think I am the richer for knowing the family. And therefore, I believe God will continue to bless her, and God will continue to bless those who care for her.
President of the Dominica Council on Aging, Zet Matuse, took the opportunity to encourage young people to engage the elderly, particularly the centenarians, who she believes has a wealth of knowledge to share.
One of the things that we have to pay attention to among our older persons is to sit with them, especially I'm sending out that call to the younger generation. Sit with them and get the history of your little community here, the history of Dominica, what she knows. Because we are losing sight of what we have, and we are just borrowing from all over, everywhere, you know, throughout the world. But we have to maintain our culture, we have to maintain our history, and so these persons, we have to cherish them, we have to love them, and to really sit and listen to them. Let them tell us what it is like, what it was like in the days gone by, and what it is like today for them, because they are experiencing something totally different from when they were growing up.
The centenarian received a gift basket from His Excellency Charles Savre. Angela Coffey is the 6th to join the elite group of centenarians for 2017. For GIS News, I'm Shakira Pierre.
Thank you, Shakira. That's the English segment of the news. Shakira Pierre is up next with Creole Highlights.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and help them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put it on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil. Non, moi c'est Shakira Pierre. Cabinet viewe en jardin botanique Jordi Jerry pour faire d'autres travail sur chemin là, yo c'est commencé samedi semaine passée. Samedi semaine passée, cabinet et puis monde qui a supporté gouvernement venu ensemble pour faire coup de main pour réhabiliter un chemin en jardin botanique là. Le nouvel gouvernement arrivé à ce projet là, travail c'est qu'a fait. Membre parlement pour constituency Guabe, Honorable Justina Charles, bat nouvel gouvernement plan là pour journée là.
Aujourd'hui là, mon bien content nous vivre là, nous commencer travail là samedi avec nous pour côté fini, so nous Prime Minister là avec cabinet là décide nous que vivre là jeudi jeudi, so toute constituency offices nous fermer avec nous en gardens là qui fait travail là.
Honorable Charles Square Réhabilitation Chimela qui fait jardin botanique en meilleure place pour touristes et puis dominicains.
Travail ça là son travail qui bénéfice pas just jamb wozo il a bénéfice tout le monde qui a servi gardens là quand on savent nous ni health center là pour où la monde ka vini monde malade ka vini ambulance ka vini voiture ka vini drop monde son côté où la touriste ka vini où la yo ka vini assise relax juste nous dominicains si nous voulons nous ka vini ani drive pack voiture nous là coucher en bon pied bois et vers son côté nous ni pour faire nous ni pour encourage un bon environment pour moun assise et enjoy.
À d'autres nouvelles, Dominic Niolot centenarian à Angela Coffee hot bioche. Coffee c'est 28e moun qui ni yon salani à Dominic. Coffee ni 3 enfants, 13 grands enfants et puis 8 petits enfants. Yon lames te prend place mercredi pour célébrer jour là. Famille avec moun hot communauté là venir ensemble pour célébrer puis Coffee et puis yon prend opportunité là pour parler contre comment ils vivent la vie. Président Dominic, His Excellency Charles Savre et puis Mrs. Savre et puis Président Council on Aging Dominic Zetma Toussaint t'es aussi là pour célébrer et puis Coffee. His Excellency Savre dit Coffee c'est yon zami pour lui et puis complimente les enfants Coffee pour occupation là yo kabay. Toussaint encourage jeunes monde pour parler et puis ces centenarians là pour yo connaître contre culture yo et puis connaître bagay qui te ka fait avant. His Excellency Savre fait une présentation, yon cadeau ba Coffee. Coffee c'est 6e moun qui fait yon 100 l'année pour l'année 2017. Membre parlement pour Roseau Valley, Honorable Dr. John Colin McIntyre dit Labour Party ka batche à sous yon projet tous les mois à dans yon manière coup de main. Honorable McIntyre quoi ça c'est yon bon bagay à sous pas parti là.
Ça nous a fait là, Premier ministre était parlé comme si de il tape un projet tous les mois avec il parle comme infirmerie, House of Hope, Chances, n'importe place qui besoin de en bail pour lever yo et ben yo prend l'argent. Nous pour team ça c'est team coup de main nous et ben nous mener yo là si vous le faire au Thaïlande ou acheter chimé ou acheter caille ou acheter tout bas nous ka fait caille pour mon talent. So bail ça qui commence là c'est un bail qui bien sérieux avec nous ka courir pays.
Et puis finalement, Dominic voyage première chai d'Achine à l'Amérique. Parole ça la sortie hot ministre agriculture Honorable Johnson Drago à Parlement mercredi après-midi. Honorable Drago dit ça c'est preuve que le gouvernement a fait investissement à secteur agriculture et puis c'est investissement ça là qui pousse ce secteur là. Honorable Drago dit pour pas coûter les mêmes oppositions qu'a dit gouvernement pas qu'à faire rien pour agriculture. Il a encouragé planter pour prendre l'avantage pour $10 millions la gouvernement mettait à Aid Bank pour you. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle à Créole. Non, moi c'est Shakira Pierre. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip on how to do your own composting at home.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that these same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
do your own composting at home, you need 4 main ingredients: nitrogen, carbon, air, and water. To create your own organic hot compost heap, wait until you have enough materials to make a pile at least 3 feet deep. Then, to ensure an even composition of materials, create an alternating 4 to 8 inch deep layers of green materials, that is kitchen scraps, fresh leaves, coffee grounds, and brown materials, that is dried leaves, shredded paper, or untreated sawdust. Sprinkle water over the pile regularly so it has the consistency of a damp sponge. Don't add too much water, otherwise the microorganisms in your pile will become waterlogged and drown. If this happens, your pile will rot instead of compost. Check to see if your pile is decomposing by monitoring your temperature. You can do this with a thermometer or simply reach into the middle of the pile with your hand. You should provide the pile with oxygen by turning it once a week with a garden fork. The best time to turn the compost is when the center of the pile feels warm or the thermometer reads between 130 and 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Stirring up the pile helps it cook faster and prevents material from becoming matted down and developing a bad odor. At this point, the layers have served their purpose of creating equal amounts of green and brown materials throughout the pile, so stir thoroughly. When the compost no longer gives off heat and becomes dry, brown, and crumbly, it's fully cooked and ready to feed the garden. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website, news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I'm Kimani Saint-Jean. Thank you for watching.